So it's time for spring break part 2. Um, yep. Where did we leave off? Right, Wednesday, where I somehow did nothing the whole day, but it took all day. All day. So let's see. Thursday, I tagged along with an even bigger group of friends. So on Tuesday, they told me the two girls I was with told me they were going to a temple and asked if I wanted to come too. So I said sure. I needed something to do after all. I didn't know where we were going, what exactly it was going to be. I also didn't know what the weather would be, so I was severely underdressed. It was pretty much freezing outside, and I was wearing a thin t-shirt and a light jacket. It was a great idea. So one of the girls gave me her scarf so that I wouldn't die. It's pretty rough though. It was very cold. So we had to take a train to Hakata first, and then we got on another train, and it went, I don't know where it went. It went to the middle of nowhere. That's where it went. We got off. This station's in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea where we are, but you know, it worked out. There was a cat at the ticket desk, so it was clearly a good town. He wouldn't put his face in front for us to get a picture, so the guy at the ticket desk kept like pushing his face around so we could get good pictures. I couldn't really tell a whole lot about like what was going on in the temple. There weren't like a whole bunch of people doing things. There were a couple people praying, so like it was an active Buddhist temple where people go for things, but we just kind of went to mess around and take pictures. There's lots of water and lots of miscellaneous statues. Someone put hats on a couple of the statues in one area, and then later there was another area where like they all had matching hats, which was really cute. There was this one path I wanted to take, and it looked kind of sketchy, and it just kind of goes straight into the woods. But like I saw on a map that it leads somewhere else, and then I saw where it led out. So like it wasn't like it was a forbidden path. It was just kind of a sketchy path. It wasn't like paved or anything, it was just kind of dirt. I wanted to take that path, it looked so cool. But no one else wanted to take that path because they thought there'd be a bear. There was this one part where there were these statues, and it was like the Chinese zodiac animals. And so they were like all in a line, and I think they're all in order. And that was really cool. I only took a picture of the important one, the dog, because that's my year. But I actually had to spend a lot of time like crouching in between walls to not be in the wind because it was cold. So I don't have as many pictures as I could have had, but oh well. And then the main attraction here is like a reclining Buddha, resting Buddha, I don't know. It's a big bronze Buddha, and he's like laying down, hanging out, and we all wanted to take pictures in front of him, but like the only people there were people who were like praying, so we just kind of hung around for a little bit, and then this couple that were like around our age, they came up and they asked if we wanted them to take a picture of us. So we finally got our picture. Also that day, we went to an onsen, which obviously I have no pictures or videos of. So that was an interesting experience. Everyone was like sort of freaking out about it. I, for some reason, didn't really care. I'm not sure why, but it was interesting. Two girls that were with us ended up passing out though. One of them passed out twice. They went in the sauna for too long, and they just, I don't know, they just passed out. So that was fun. It was an interesting time. So after that, it was time to leave. We didn't need anybody else passing out. No more of that. So leaving was another adventure, because instead of going like back the way we came, we decided to like get on a different bus that would take us to a different train station, and then we'd come back to school. But we got on the wrong bus, and then it was going in the wrong direction. So then we had to get off the bus and go find the right direction bus. And all of this in the freezing cold. It was snowing, and it was not fun for me. It was not a good time. But eventually, obviously, we made it back. We did not freeze to death outside. And when we made it back, we all got to go eat ramen at a ramen shop that smells bad but tastes pretty good. And so after hanging out with them that day, I was then also invited to go hang out with them again on Friday, and we all went to eat pancakes. That's all we did. We ate pancakes, and then we sat in the cafe till they kicked us out because they were closing. They were really good pancakes, really expensive pancakes, yes, but they were really good pancakes. They were so fluffy, even though they were so small. So fluffy. And they didn't have like a whole bunch of different kinds of stuff that you could like put on your pancakes, but they had like a fair amount of stuff. There was like I got fruit pancakes. I think there was like blueberry sauce pancakes, and someone had red bean toppings on her pancakes, and then I don't remember what the girl next to me had for some reason. I don't know why. Someone else got chocolate waffles because she'd already eaten a bunch of pancakes recently, and everything just looked so good. I wish I could have eaten all of it, but then I would be fat and broke. The sad thing is though, that cafe is so close to my dorm, so like I know where it is. It's right there. It's always calling for me, and I'm probably gonna go back one day and get really expensive pancakes again, because it was good. It was 10 out of 10, totally worth. And then on Saturday there was a barbecue at the International dorm that's on campus, and so I went to that, and like I showed up 3 minutes late. No one else was there. The advisors who were throwing the barbecue, they were out shopping still. So yeah, and then no one showed up until like quite a bit after we'd already like started cooking food and eating. So yeah, I only have one picture from that, and it's not even a good picture, but it was fun. It was pretty tasty. I had to leave once they started cooking spicy stuff because I couldn't breathe. The spicy stuff was kind of taking all the air away. Because we had to do it inside because it was freezing cold outside. There was snow and whatnot, so inside barbecue had to happen. And then while I was at the barbecue, I had no plans for Sunday. Sunday was gonna be sit in the room all day, play Sims. I didn't get to play Sims at all. I just wanted to. And then someone who was sitting next to me was like, "Hey, there's a hobby fair tomorrow. You wanna go?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, sure." Goodbye, Sims. No more. But then I woke up on Sunday and I just wasn't really feeling it. I didn't feel too great, so I didn't go. And neither did I found out later, neither did the person who invited me. So it's a good thing I didn't go, or else I would have showed up. And then the person who invited me wasn't going to be there. But this whole group of other people I didn't know were going to be there. And then I would have just been like, oh, well, I'm already up, so I'm going to go I'm gonna go to the thing with you guys. I don't know you, but we're gonna hang out now. Uh, so, yeah, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? And yep, you'll notice I didn't say anything about doing homework during spring break because, whoops, didn't. I think I had to spend Sunday night because despite the fact that I didn't do anything on Sunday, I also didn't do my homework. And so I think I had to spend Sunday night like quickly doing homework to try to save my life. Um, but I didn't have a whole lot, so it wasn't too big of a deal. Yep, that was spring break. Um, so maybe one day I'll actually talk about school things, you know, how classes are here, because I'm sure there's some people who would like to know. Um, but that hasn't happened yet, so we'll see. Anyway, bye for now. Maybe I'll get something up on time next time. Bye.